Random Naruto Fact number 1. Did you know the main character of the series has never killed anybody? It's pretty rare for an anime character, the main character, the MC. Yeah, Naruto has never killed anybody ever in all 3 series. Random Naruto Fact number 2. Remember this guy? This is Hashirama Senju, the first Hokage, the one who founded Konoha with Madara and his brother. He actually died, and we don't know how. Never stated it. Random Naruto Fact number 3. Of all the Genin in his generation, Neji was the only Genin to be promoted to Jonin before the end of Shippuden, and he's the only one to die. He died basically saving Hinata. Random Naruto Fact number 4. Did you know that after the Fourth War, Sakura Haruno, or Sakura Uchiha, traveled the world in order to open children health clinics all around the world? In fact, the Kazekage Gaara asked her to go to the Hidden Sand Village in order to teach their ninja how to basically care for the mental health of children in the Hidden Sand Village. And she went and did that in other places. Sakura is also the head of the Konoha Hospital. She is technically a council member in Konoha, and Naruto uses her for advice consistently. And not only that, but Sakura has surpassed Tsunade as the strongest kunoichi, female shinobi in the world. And she's definitely one of the strongest ninja in the Hidden Leaf Village. Random Naruto Fact number 5. So we all know that Sasuke and Sakura are happily married, and they have a daughter. But if you don't know, in the novel, they didn't actually have a ring. People don't use rings in the Naruto world, but Sasuke made one out of chakra. Random Naruto Fact number 6. This is Shikamaru Nara, the lord of the Nara clan. In a novel, Shikamaru successfully captured the 5 Kage and all 5 of their bodyguards in the Shadow Possession Jutsu. He was going to kill them. He didn't. Random Naruto Fact number 7. You know who this is? This is Fugaku Uchiha. He was a lord of the Uchiha clan, Sasuke's dad, and Sarada's grandfather. Fugaku participated in the Third Great Ninja War, with the same war that Minato became super famous in. Did you know that Fugaku was supposed to be the 4th Hokage, but because of Danzo, Shimura, he did not get that chance. Danzo was pretty racist against the Uchiha, and because of that, Fugaku was kind of pushed to the wayside. Apparently, Fugaku was really successful during the war, so much so that he became known as the Wicked Eye Fugaku. His Sharingan was apparently very powerful, as well as his Genjutsu. It's said that he could contend with the Sannin and Minato. I wonder what it would have been like if Fugaku had become the Hokage. What do you think? Random Naruto Fact number 8. Did you know that Tsunade is the only medic or healer who's shown the capacity, the ability to be able to heal the damage from Tsukuyomi? When Itachi hit Sasuke with it, she was the only one who could heal it. Random Naruto Fact number 9. You know who this is. This is Kakashi. Kakashi is the 6th Hokage. If you think that Kakashi was weak because he lost his Sharingan, you're wrong. In the novel, something was revealed. Kakashi improved his iconic and very signature jutsu, the Mud Wall Jutsu, into such a powerful technique that it became similar to Diamond. So yeah, because Kakashi no longer had Sharingan, he had to find other ways to make his abilities useful, and that was one. So his Earth Wall was pretty tough. Random Naruto Fact number 10. You know who this is. Doesn't need an introduction. It's Sakura. Did you know that in this novel, Sakura developed a sensory technique which allowed her to add chakra into a building or physical things like walls. And through that, she could map out the interior of the building. It's a pretty dope technique. Yep, she developed that on her own. So again, she's adding chakra inside of a building or inside of something. And the chakra basically reports back to her of the layout of the entire place. That's called some intense chakra control. That's Sakura. Random Naruto Fact number 11. Let's get it. This woman needs no introduction. This is Tsunade. I don't think y'all understand how strong Tsunade is. You see this screenshot? This is Tsunade carrying Gamabunta's giant sword, his Tanto blade. It's about the size of a building. She lifted it up in maybe 5 seconds flat, high into the air, several meters, and was able to slam it down on Manda's mouth, a snake's open mouth, in the blink of an eye. So not only is she incredibly fast and incredibly strong, she's just incredible. Tsunade is a taijutsu and medical-based character. People often misrepresent her as being weaker than other Kage or other characters. This is not true at all. Tsunade is a one-punch character. One punch and you're done. Random Naruto fact number 12. Let's get it. This is Sakura during the period after the Fourth War, called the Last, is basically what that era is called. Did you know that technique that Tsunade used in order to, the Chakra enhanced strength technique that Tsunade taught Sakura improved it so much that she could use it on any part of her body to increase her entire strength in lifting and other abilities. Tsunade's strength was natural. She also used the Chakra enhanced strength, but she also had a natural super strength. Sakura did as well, just not as strong. So Sakura basically developed the ability in one of the novels to increase her strength all throughout her body at any given time in a crazy burst of physical strength. I thought that was pretty dope. And she also taught it to Sarada. Spoiler, but Sarada used it against an opponent called Boro in the Boruto manga. Also, this video is a shout out to Kat. Random Naruto fact number, there we have it. Random Naruto fact number 14. Let's get into it. Remember these weights from part 1 that Rock Lee wore, and well, he always wore them. Did you know that each of these weights weigh about 10,000 pounds? Yeah, this kid was walking around at 12 years old with 10,000 pounds on each of his legs. That's some pretty intense training. I could never. I think I'm gonna go take a nap. Random Naruto fact number 15. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie, but this one slightly triggers me. Did you know that Sakura in the Studio Parrot, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and in the manga, when Kishimoto, the creator, originally created her, look vastly different? She does. The first one is the anime studio. The second one is the manga. She's much more like curvy and I don't know, just kind of more attractive in my opinion. No, I'm not saying women have to look a certain way to be attractive, but they definitely blanded her down a little bit. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And I did a little research, and this is not the first time they've done that. They've basically done this all throughout the series. So yeah, Sakura was supposed to look a little bit different than she does in the Boruto series, but she's still very beautiful. Here's an example of that. Random Naruto fact number 16. Let's get it. There's no way you don't know what this is. You know what this is. This is the Tsukuyomi, Itachi's signature technique from his Mangakyo Sharingan. In Itachi's novel, it was revealed that he could use this technique to make someone live out their entire life in a fraction of a second and die. It is the only genjutsu that's proven to be able to kill somebody, and it is the most powerful genjutsu, other than the infinite Tsukuyomi, that is capable of this power. Not even the infinite Tsukuyomi could kill someone, but Itachi's technique could. It shows that he is the most powerful genjutsu user the series has ever seen, and because of that, he can contend with people even in other series, if you know what I mean. Goku. Random Naruto fact number 17. Let's get it. It's no secret that the Sannin are, well, legendary Sannin. They were trained by Hiruzen, the third Hokage. But did you know that each of the Sannin became Genin at 6 years old? When most of us were in our first year of elementary school, the Sannin were Genin. To put that into perspective, Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto became Genin at 12. So yeah, I think it's an understatement to say that the Sannin were prodigies. Random Naruto fact number 18. Let's get it. Did you know that Kaguya would not have been defeated without Sakura? The reason is because Kaguya was able to trap Sasuke in an alternate dimension. He only came back because of Sakura. They wouldn't have sealed her. Random Naruto fact number 19. Let's get it. Have you heard of Shisui Uchiha? He's probably one of the most goated Uchiha in Naruto history. Shisui possessed an eye called the Kotomatsu Kami. He could use this eye to control anybody, and they didn't even know they were in a genjutsu. It was so subtle that others were unable to tell, even if they knew that person very well. With the Tsukuyomi,
The Kotomatsu Kami was said to be one of the most powerful genjutsu in history. So much so that Denzo Shimura betrayed Shisui and ripped out one of his eyes in an attempt to kill him. Random Naruto fact number 20. Let's get it. This is one of the most powerful families in Naruto. Not because of their physical power, but because of their political might. Did you know that Gaara's sister Temari married Shikamaru? In the Hidden Sand Village, the Kazekage is based on a lineage. What this means is that it's passed down through generation. So it was only natural that Gaara became Kazekage. This was disrupted when Gaara had no children, and neither did Kankuro. So the next generation of Kazekage was Temari's child, Shikadai. This is a problem because Shikadai is a genin from the Hidden Leaf Village. Therefore, technically, if Gaara had not adopted a child, Shikadai would have been the next Kazekage of the Hidden Sand Village. Also, can we stop hating on Gaara's hair in the Boruto series? I kind of like it. What do you think?
Random Naruto fact number 21. Let's get it. Y'all, I think we might have to start calling Tsunade the One Punch Woman. I know y'all remember this fight, the Sannin three-way deadlock. Yeah. Fun fact, in the manga, Tsunade hit Orochimaru once and he was done. A single strike from her superhuman strength was enough to finish off one of the Sannin. Yeah. You could probably say, oh, Orochimaru was handicapped, no arms, but so was Tsunade. Tsunade had been hungover from the night before and had been retired for 30 years. All three of the Sannin were handicapped in that fight. In the anime, Tsunade hit Orochimaru with over 20 strikes and was unable to finish him. In actuality, it only took one. Yep, it's official. Tsunade is the One Punch Woman. I hereby deem Tsunade the One Punch Woman Senju.
Random Naruto fact number 22. Let's get it. We're all proud of Naruto for having become the 7th Hokage. It's a crazy accomplishment. But did you know our boy, the MC of the series, almost died from a sickness? Yeah. It was the same sickness that the Sage of Six Paths, Hagoromo, experienced. Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi had to do some investigation to figure out how to find a cure. Eventually, they discovered that the cure was in the dust from a meteorite that rarely fell to Earth. Once it was discovered, Naruto was saved, and he didn't die.
Random Naruto fact number 23. Let's get it. Did you know that both here and here, Sakura was only fighting at 30% of her full ability? What do I mean by that? Believe it or not, she had been storing 70% of her chakra and power into her forehead seal, and it wasn't released until during the Fourth War. So that means in her fight against Sasori, Sakura wasn't even using her full strength. Let that sink in. Random Naruto fact number 24. Let's get it. Naruto Uzumaki is known across the world for his whiskers, right? The 3 lines on either cheek that he got from being the Jinchuriki of Kurama. But a fun little fact is that no one has ever mentioned that he has this in the series. It's never even been spoken of at all. Here is a little image of how Naruto looks without the whiskers. I think it looks kind of cool. Take a look. Random Naruto fact number 25. Let's get it. Did you guys know that in the Boruto series, Naruto no longer has Kurama? Kurama actually died. All of his chakra was used up and his life force faded away. This is because Naruto entered something called the Baryon mode against Ishiki, or Jigen. What this mode does is it allows Naruto to absorb the life force, basically killing his enemy every time his enemy strikes him. It's a very taxing technique, which combines the chakra of Naruto and the chakra of Kurama and basically uses it to kill off Kurama's chakra, turning it into basically a nuclear fission, particle fission type thing. It's actually kind of annoying to explain because somehow Kurama knew nuclear physics. It's confusing, but that's the case. Yeah. But this is how it looked in the manga. I thought it was a really cool form. But yeah, Kurama's dead. Random Naruto facts number 26. Let's get it. In order to achieve the Rinnegan, an Uchiha or Senju must combine the DNA of an Uchiha and a Senju. That's how Madara got his Rinnegan. Sasuke Uchiha's eye was cut out by Boruchiki, which is a mixture of Momoshiki and Boruto. So he no longer has his Rinnegan. If Sakura cannot heal it, then how could he possibly get it back? Well, as you know, Sasuke never received his arm cultivated with science by Tsunade. So, from Hashirama self. So technically, if Sasuke takes that second arm created by Tsunade, which might still be in the lab, he could unlock Rinnegan in both of his eyes in order to basically recover from losing his Rinnegan from Hagoromo.
Random Naruto fact number 27. Let's get it. So it's no secret that Orochimaru has a Zetsu body, so that means he has access to wood release, along with all of the Zetsu's abilities. He's super powerful in the Boruto series, and no doubt, he has Sage Mode now, though we haven't seen it. The random fact today, though, is that Orochimaru once disintegrated someone in the Boruto series. We don't even know how exactly he did it, but he stood there 1 second and she was gone. So I'm sure they're going to tell us one day what that was, but he's become incredibly powerful. Do not sleep on Orochimaru. And it's my hypothesis that the story regarding him is not over yet. Random Naruto fact number 28. Let's get it. This is the symbol of on the moon for the infinite Tsukuyomi. It's a genjutsu that can take over an entire planet. It's super powerful. And in order to use it, you have to have the 6 paths power, particularly the power of the Otsutsuki. Did you know that when this is used, there's nowhere you can hide? Doesn't matter if you're in a cave, underground, if you're inside of a building, almost stuck out the middle finger there. No matter where you are. The only defense that worked against hiding from the light from the infinite Tsukuyomi moon was Susano. That's how Sasuke was able to protect himself, Sakura, Kakashi, and Naruto. Had it not been for Susano, they would have turned out just like everybody else. Random Naruto fact number 29. So we all know how Minato is super fast, right? But we know that because he uses the Flying Thunder God technique. But did you know that Minato's base speed without any jutsu enhancement is actually incredibly fast? If you recall in this scene, although the Raikage, well, future Raikage, was using the lightning chakra armor technique, which is obviously one of the fastest ninjutsu techniques, Minato was able to throw a kunai at base speed without any enhancements at point blank range to escape the Raikage. I mean, he's definitely the fastest base speed character in the show. That's cap. Delta's pretty fast. So is Hokage Naruto. So is Sasuke. Anyway, Minato is fast. Random Naruto fact number 30. Let's get it. What's the difference between this and this? Can you tell? In the original manga, in the Naruto manga created by the creator Masashi Kishimoto, everybody in this series has different chakra colors. So Naruto has golden yellow, Sakura has, I think, like a green, something like that. Sasuke has, like, I think, a purple. I don't remember exactly. But in the anime, everybody has blue chakra, unless you are a Jinchuriki or a Tail Beast. So yeah, everybody has different chakra originally, but I guess they kind of wanted to streamline it. So actually, when you see the Rasengan being used in the manga, you're supposed to imagine it as being yellow or golden. Random Naruto fact number 31. Let's get it. Do you guys remember this hideout? It was Obito's hideout when he led the Akatsuki. And these square containers here, they're full of countless Sharingan, likely taken when Obito helped Itachi massacre the Uchiha clan. After the war and after Obito's death, nothing was said as to what happened with these Sharingan. Originally, I thought maybe that Shin Uchiha had them because he has all those Sharingan, but no, he was an experiment of Orochimaru's far before, and all of his clones have duplicate Sharingans of him. So these Sharingan are likely still in the hideout. Let that sink in. Random Naruto fact number 32. Let's get it. These are what are called Truth Seeker Orbs. You obtain them when you have the power of the 6 paths. Naruto got his from Hagoromo. The truth-seeking orbs were around Naruto. They gave him extra power,
They were basically a combination of all elements into one single element. Incredibly destructive. And the really only thing that could work against them is other truth-seeking power, taijutsu, and sage jutsu. Did you know that Naruto no longer has them because he left them in the lake when he fought Sasuke at the Valley of the End? The truth-seeking orbs don't decay, so technically they're just at the bottom of the lake, just chilling there. He could go back and get them, I'm assuming, but maybe he doesn't want them. But yeah, his truth-seeking orbs are still around. Random Naruto fact number 33. Let's get it. In the most goated Naruto movie ever, Clash in the Land of Snow, Sasuke's substitution got caught in this iceberg thing here. Did you know, though, that Sasuke himself once used ice? Yes, he used ice release technically. By using water release and cooling it with wind release, he basically created an artificial ice release in a novel. He says that this ice release is inferior to the real one, but it was definitely ice release, and it was pretty powerful too, or at least it was impressive to me. So yeah, Sasuke technically has ice release. Random Naruto fact number 34. Let's get it. This was probably one of the most iconic victories in the Naruto series. Naruto won against Kiba in the Chunin exams by farting in his face. Because of Kiba's sensitive nose, Naruto won. It was too much of a crazy smell. But did you know that the creator actually got this from another anime? Or I'm assuming he was inspired by it. In his own tournament, Krillin defeated Bacterian using this same technique, the farting technique, and he won. So, yeah. If you didn't know, Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, was highly inspired by the creator of Dragon Ball. So maybe that's where he got this from. It's probably safe to assume. Random Naruto fact number 35. Guys, did you know that dinosaurs exist in the Naruto world? Knock it off, I don't mean this, come on. I don't currently have an image of it. But in the land of Rendaku, there are dinosaurs. In this distant land on another continent that Kakashi traveled to investigate a mystery, which I won't say now, they call dinosaurs dragons. So yeah, dinosaurs are canon to the Naruto story, and they exist in the land of Rendaku. Random Naruto fact number 36. Let's get it. I don't know if you can consider Sakura and Karin to be friends, but they've kind of had a rocky relationship. Did you know, though, that when Sakura was ready to give birth to Sarada, Karin is the one who actually helped her give birth. Yes, Karin is the one who helped birth Sarada. This is because Sakura was outside of the village traveling with Sasuke after they got married. And so they couldn't return to the village in time. Sakura was ready to give birth, and Karin was there to help. Fun fact. Random Naruto fact number 37. Let's get it. Guys, Kakashi was this close to having the Rinnegan. I don't know how well you can see here, but Sasuke basically told Naruto, hey, when I die, take my Rinnegan, give it to Kakashi, and then undo the infinite Tsukuyomi. But of course, Naruto wasn't accepting that. Had they went through with this, though, Kakashi would have replaced his missing Sharingan with a Rinnegan. I wonder how that would have looked. Random Naruto fact number 38. Let's get it. This is my guy. He's a Jonin from the Hidden Leaf Village. My guy is known for forgetting everyone. But did you know, the one person that guy remembered was Itachi Uchiha, the GOAT. The person that can defeat the likes of people like Goku. This is a testament to Itachi's power. The fact that guy remembered him, no one else. Random Naruto fact number 39. Let's get it. It's no secret that Sakura is incredibly intelligent. But did you know that her intelligence and her perceptive abilities matched the power of the Sharingan? In fact, not just any Sharingan, Sasuke Sharingan. Under several occasions in the series, Sasuke said that Sakura's intelligence and her ability to pick up on things and watch things was far stronger than the power of his Sharingan. She obtained this from not only studying and being smart, but also her studies with Lady Tsunade, who taught her how to be evasive, how to watch her opponent, and how to pick up on small details. So yeah, Sakura's pretty cool. Random Naruto fact number 39. Let's get it. This was revealed some years ago, but if you weren't paying attention, then you would have missed the fact that Sarada's Mangakyo has already been confirmed. Do you remember this image? Yeah, it was an image showing drawn by the original creator Masashi Kishimoto, showing Boruto's future transformation, even spoiling Mitsuki's Sage Mode, and showing Sarada with the Mangakyo Sharingan. How she gets to this eye, we don't know. But what we do know is that she gets it. It's interesting to think about who she could lose in order to obtain this eye.
Random Naruto fact number 41. I want to start this one with Sakura's face on here, and I want to say a little message. If you don't want this to be about Sakura and you're tired of the Sakura random facts, block me. If you're tired of hearing about Sakura messages, block me. If you think this is a Sakura stan page, it is. Anyway, did you know that Sakura is incredibly defensive against illusions? That means that illusions don't really work on her like they work on others, and it's a natural defense. She has a strong mental capacity. When people have tried to use illusions on her in the novels and in the last movie, they don't really work, and she doesn't have to do much against them. She can almost automatically determine when they're being used and very easily break out of them, even when they're incredibly powerful, high-level illusions. Sakura is definitely one of the most powerful characters in the series. Random Naruto fact number 42. Let's get it. Did you know that in a novel called Naruto Retsuden, Orochimaru and Hinata are close friends? Orochimaru would visit Hinata every week to develop a special tool called the Biakugan goggles. This was actually done behind Naruto's back, and he had no idea about it until after they were created, and Orochimaru told him. Funny enough, in the novel, chapter 2 of the novel, Himawari said that Orochimaru was Hinata's mom friend. If you want more fun and random facts like these, go ahead and hit the follow button and like this video. Comment what you think below. Random Naruto fact number 43. Let's get it. Did you guys know that in the Naruto Retsuden novel, which will be animated, Naruto is extremely sick? So much so that he might even die. Under Sakura's direction, because she is the leader of the medical department, Konoha has developed a powerful potion that when Naruto took it, his sickness was gone for a month with no pain and no side effects. This is just an example of how Konoha has been able to advance in medicine due to Sakura's intelligence and work. For more videos like these, go ahead and follow, like, and leave a comment. Random Naruto fact number 44. Let's get it. Yo, this random fact is crazy. So I know y'all remember Choji's dad, Choza, right? Of course you do. Did y'all know that he was one of the people that wanted to kill Naruto for stealing the Forbidden Scroll? This is Choza Akimichi right here. It really be your own people, I swear. If you guys want more random facts like this, go ahead and follow this account, leave a comment, and like the video. Random Naruto fact number 45. Let's get it. Guys, what does Spider-Man and Naruto have in common? No, not this. That's what I thought too. Did you know that Madara's Sage technique, Yin Release Lightning Dispatch technique, was actually inspired by a Spider-Man villain? Yep, it was inspired by this movie. Totally random. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe or follow, leave a comment, and like the video. Random Naruto fact number 46. Let's get it. A lot of y'all think that this is Orochimaru's true form due to experimentation. You're wrong, but it's okay because Sasuke thought the same thing. Orochimaru looks like this in his true form because he is a failed sage. In order to become a snake sage, a successful snake sage, one must be bitten by the fangs of the great snake sage. When the great snake sage venom enters your body, if you are strong enough, then you can become a snake sage. If not, then you turn into a snake like Orochimaru did. For more interesting and weird facts random weird facts like this, go ahead and follow this account, like the video, and leave a comment. Random Naruto fact number 47. Let's get it. A lot of y'all think that this is when Sasuke awakened his Sharingan. That's totally cap. He didn't awaken it against Haku. Sasuke actually awakened his Sharingan when Itachi slaughtered his entire clan. Yeah, he was only about 4 or 5 years old. It's crazy. If you want more random facts like this, go ahead and follow this account, like this video, and leave a comment. Thank you. Random Naruto fact number 48. Let's get it. We've spoken very briefly about this before, but do you remember the spoiler that Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, released? In this form, it looks like Boruto is in Kurama form, or even in Sixth Path form, who knows? But he even has 2 Biakugan. I don't know, maybe it could even be the Jogan? Either way, how does Boruto end up with this form? Does he end up somehow getting Kurama? Does he somehow end up with Sixth Path power? Who knows? If you want more interesting facts like these, go ahead and follow, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What is this form, and why does Boruto have it? Random Naruto fact number 49. Let's get it. Guys, I've seen so many people say this. Let's set the record straight. This eye right here, the Rinnegan, that is not the Rene Sharingan. The Rinnegan and the Rene Sharingan are two different things. Even though Sasuke's looks like it, it's not. This is the Rene Sharingan. Now, as you can see, the Rene Sharingan has 9 Tomoe around it. The Rinnegan, down here, only has 6. Sasuke's is just different. It looks similar, but it's not the same thing. This guy has a Rene Sharingan. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and follow this account, leave a like, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Random Naruto fact number 50. Guys, we reached 50. Thank you guys so much. The Random Naruto fact tag that I made has over 3 million views, coming up on 4 million views. Thank you guys so much for loving these and for commenting and being kind. And yeah, this is number 50. Let's get it. A lot of people are really freaking out that Naruto has lost to Nine-Tailed Fox. Kurama actually died. No, he didn't die the way Tail Beasts normally die so that he'll come back later, but he actually died. Now, eventually we may see Kurama again, but don't worry too much. Remember, Naruto still has the chakra from the other Tail Beasts inside of him. In fact, as recently as his fight against Delta, Naruto used lava release. So he still has that other chakra. Maybe he can still go into some special Tail Beast form. We won't know until later, but it'll be exciting to see. If you want more facts like these, go ahead and follow, leave a like, and comment. Random Naruto fact number 51. Let's get it. Guys, it was revealed in one of the novels, which are canon to the Naruto universe, that Itachi, as young as 5 years old, was already studying nature energy. Now, if you're a Naruto fan, then you know that nature energy is the stuff that creates senjutsu when you add it to your chakra, right? Could you imagine how cool Itachi would be as the Crow Sage if he had become a sage? I'm presuming that because he has such a low chakra level, by his own admission, Itachi has average chakra levels, he didn't become a sage. You need high levels of chakra to be a sage, but imagine how cool Itachi would have been. I wonder how it would have looked. I wonder what abilities he would have had as the Crow Sage. What do you guys think? Random Naruto fact number 52. Let's get it. Did you know, of all the Hokage, Hiruzen, the third Hokage, has caused more problems for the world than anybody? Let's start. Number 1. He is the reason why Orochimaru started his road toward the obsession with life and immortality. He told Orochimaru as a kid that the white snake represented immortality and that he could possibly see his parents again. He basically lied to Orochimaru. 2. He is credited with being the instigator of the Third Great Ninja War. Because of the Third Great Ninja War, Obito happened. Put 2 and 2 together. Also, Kakashi's dad, Sakumo, killed himself because of that. Tsunade lost Don Kato. He abandoned Naruto. As a 4-year-old, he left Naruto living by himself, dropping off money and just leaving. He lied to Kushina. Not only that, but Hiruzen enabled Danzo, which resulted in the Uchiha coup, massacring Sasuke's family. Go ahead and hit follow, like, and leave a comment. Random Naruto fact number 53. Let's get it. If you read the Boruto series, then you know that Jiraiya is back. Yes, the legendary and amazing Toad Sage has returned. But the question is how? It was said that Amato, a member of Kara, used his DNA to create a synthetic clone. But some people are saying that it's the result of time travel. What do you think about this new Jiraiya? His abilities are amazing. Which ones do you like the most? For more random Naruto facts like this, go ahead and like this video, follow me, and comment down below. Share this with a friend. Thank you guys. Random Naruto fact number 54. Let's get it. Where is Kakashi in the Boruto manga? Nobody knows. But what we do know is that apparently, according to the writer in an interview, is that Kakashi is on a top secret mission, and he's traveling and investigating. Apparently, right now, this mission cannot be disclosed. But who knows what he's investigating? And what is so dangerous and lurking in the background that Kakashi, a former Hokage, needs to be the one to investigate it? That's something to think about. Thank you guys. If you like this kind of content and you want more random facts, go ahead and follow this account, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. Random Naruto fact number 55. Let's get it. We all know that Itachi was a powerful and exceptional ninja, but let's really look at his accomplishments early on. Only did Itachi graduate the academy at the age of 6. That's like graduating out of school at 6 years old. He was a chunin shortly after.
Chunin level shortly after, and he was so powerful that he was able to master all the jutsu that were taught to him easily. He was so impressive that the village council decided that he should be able to take the Chunin exams by himself, and he finished it in record time. It's safe to say that Itachi was just amazing from the start. For more interesting and random facts like these, go ahead and follow this account, like the video, and leave a comment. Random Naruto fact number 56. Let's get it. Endra Otsutsuki is the progenitor of the Uchiha clan. He created the Uchiha clan. Did you know that in the manga, the official manga, his Mangakyo more resembles the Rinnegan, while in the anime, it's the same as Sasuke's? We might never know why this change was made, but I think it's pretty weird. I really like the whole swirl thing that looks like the Rinnegan except red. For more interesting and random facts like these, go ahead and follow this account, leave a comment, and leave a like. Share it with somebody you know. Random Naruto fact number 57. Let's get it. I bet you didn't know this one. Did you know that technically speaking, Sasuke had access to Sage Mode before Naruto? Yes, this is true. Orochimaru's curse mark technique is actually him bestowing upon someone else his Senjutsu Chakra. Did you know that? That was why Sasuke had such a great boost in power when he went into curse mark form. Seems like from the beginning, Sasuke was always one-upping Naruto. If you want more random and interesting facts like these, go ahead and follow this account, like this video, and leave a comment. Share it with somebody you know. Random Naruto fact number 58. Let's get it. It's no secret that Orochimaru has been searching for immortality since the beginning of the series. But did you know that Orochimaru has officially become immortal? At the end of the Shippuden series, he received a Zetsu body. This means that he cannot die, he doesn't need to eat, and he's self-sustainable. Orochimaru also has access to wood release and all of the Zetsu's abilities now. He's incredibly powerful and shouldn't be underestimated. But it's funny, all that time of him searching for Sasuke's body, trying to get Itachi's body, and now, in the most unlikely way, he's become immortal. He cannot die. Well, not normally at least. For more random and interesting facts like these, go ahead and like this video, leave a comment, and leave a follow. Share it with somebody you know. Random Naruto fact number 59. Let's get it. Guys, we all know Nagato is powerful, but just how powerful is he? If you remember correctly, he's the one who killed Hanzo the Salamander. Hanzo was the leader of the Hidden Rain village, and he's the reason why the Sannin have their name. But did you know that Nagato also defeated each Sannin in his own right? He defeated Jiraiya and killed him. He defeated Tsunade when he attacked the Hidden Leaf village. And in a side video used for Storm 4, he also defeated Orochimaru when Orochimaru looked to join the Akatsuki. Nagato is incredibly powerful. Some people say that the only reason he defeated Hanzo is because Hanzo was paranoid and falling into paranoia. But we know for sure that Hanzo wields power that is beyond really what we could imagine, because we never really got to see him in his prime. But Nagato's pretty dope. We're on to Naruto fact number 60. Let's get it. Did you guys know that originally Boruto was supposed to have the Biakugan? But apparently Masashi Kishimoto, the series creator, completely forgot to draw it on him. So they ended up coming up with something called the Jogan. That's why Boruto has the ability to see space-time barriers opening, to see chakra, and to teleport. All sorts of random things. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make any sense. But I was wondering, how would he have looked with Biakugan? Would he not have had the blue eyes like Naruto? Instead, would he have had eyes like Hinata? That would have been kind of interesting. Or maybe he just would have had lighter blue eyes like these, and then when it turns Biakugan, when he goes Biakugan, it just, I don't know if you can see, then it just looks like a regular Biakugan. Who knows? But I thought this was pretty cool. Boruto was supposed to have the Biakugan. Go ahead and follow, like, and comment. Random Naruto facts number 61. Let's get it. Did y'all know that in the Naruto series there are very few villains that are actually simply evil? They all have backstories that made them this way. Zabuza was born in the Hidden Mist village, where he had to kill his friends as a kid. Orochimaru grew up in war and was misled by the third Hokage about immortality. Itachi grew up in war as well and had to deal with his clan at 13 years of age. Kisame was in the same boat as Zabuza. Sasuke had his clan massacred. Kabuto was an orphan and was misled by Orochimaru and Danzo. Kakuzu was abused by the Hidden Waterfall village. Sazori's parents died and traumatized him. Madara grew up in war as a small child. Nagato had his family massacred and grew up in war, had his village massacred as well. Kaguya only wanted peace, but ended up being corrupted by power. Yeah, Naruto villains aren't exactly all that bad when you think about it. Go ahead and follow, like this video, and leave a comment. What do you guys think? Did I miss anybody? Random Naruto fact number 62. Let's get... Guys, we all know that Kakashi no longer has Sharingan. He lost it in the 4th war. But did you know that he needed Sharingan to use Lightning Blade or Chidori? Of course you knew that. Because Kakashi no longer has it, he invented a new jutsu called Purple Lightning, Shiden. This is a technique that's stronger than the Lightning Blade, stronger than Chidori, and can be used like the way that Sasuke used Chidori Nagashi or Chidori Current. It is entirely very versatile. It can run through water, it can cause it to thunderstorm, it's long distance. It's basically Lightning Blade times 10. So yeah, it looks like Kakashi's doing just fine without the Sharingan. For more videos like this, go ahead and follow, like this video, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. Random Naruto fact number 63, let's get it. In order to be a sage, one must have amazing chakra control and massive levels of chakra. It also helps to be intelligent. Because of this, did you know that Tsunade and Sakura are among the only ones in the Naruto series who are capable of becoming sages? They both have incredibly large chakra reserves, and they both are intelligent, and they both have great chakra control. Really, that's the requirement for it. It would be so amazing to see these two do it. Some honorable mentions are the Raikage, Onoki, except he's a bit old, you need a strong body, Hiruzen, maybe when he was younger, right? And Sasuke. Sasuke is also eligible to be a sage. It'd be dope to see more sages, particularly Chakra. For more videos like these, go ahead and follow, like the video, leave a comment. Random Naruto fact number 64, let's get it. Did y'all know that technically speaking, of course, Hinata's Biakugan is stronger than Neji's? Now Neji has been able to see closer microscopic vision, like deeper into the body than anybody else, but Hinata can actually see further. Some say that this is because Neji died and Hinata continued to advance, but really the point of the matter is that Hinata can simply see much farther. I think it's something like 20 kilometers, which is very far. Neji's highest recording distancing with the Biakugan is 800 meters. So this is a vast difference in a 2-year time skip between the last and Shippuden. So yeah, Neji is strong, but Hinata is apparently strong with the Biakugan as well. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and follow, like, and leave a comment. Share with somebody you know. Random Naruto Facts number 65. Let's get it. Talk about how underrated Killer Bee was. If you haven't seen his fight versus Sasuke, you need to go back and watch it. He was able to defeat Sasuke, who had a mature 3 Tomoe Sharingan, with nothing but taijutsu and sword techniques. That's crazy. The fight lasted for maybe a minute, and he overwhelmed Sasuke with speed and with strength. And the only time he used chakra was to combat Sasuke's Chidori sword. And even then, he didn't use that to attack Sasuke at all. He's goated. I'm telling you, he's at least Sannin level, at minimum. Incredibly powerful character. I wonder how he would fare against someone like Jiraiya or Orochimaru or Tsunade. He's definitely super powerful. Yeah, if you want more random facts like these, go ahead and leave a follow, leave a like, and leave a comment. Random Naruto fact number 66, let's get it. I don't know if this needs to be stated, but Hinata still has 6-path chakra. It's crazy to think about, but yes, she has Hamura's chakra. In Naruto the Last, she received it from Hamura when she went to the moon, and she still has it. Now, she hasn't shown the ability to do things like Tonari, who was able to go into Tenseigan form and cut the moon in half, but she still might have access to Truth Seeker Orbs, which are super OP. Who knows what Hinata can do. She's pretty much retired. She's like a housewife, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Before all the Hinata stands, swear I hate her. But yeah, just a random fact. Go ahead and follow this account, like this video, and leave a comment. Share with somebody you know. Random Naruto fact number 67. Let's get it. Obviously, Sasuke has the Rinnegan, which gives him all basic elements. But it doesn't give him advanced elements such as lava, magnet, and crystal. However, Apparently, Sasuke does have access to crystal release, because in his novel with Sakura, which is going to be animated, Sasuke creates a ruby red crystal in order to deceive his fellow prison mates. Yeah, so Sasuke has access to crystal release, a sort of crystal release. In fact, his crystals are red, which I think is pretty dope. In another novel, Sasuke was able to use a fake ice release as well. So, just some fun facts about Sasuke. If you want more fun facts like these, go ahead and follow, like, and leave a comment. Share with somebody you know. Random Naruto Facts number 68. Let's get it.
Remember Grandpa from the Hidden Rock Village? Yeah, he was the Tsuchikage. Did you know that he's actually from the Kamizuru clan? What's that? This clan.
People that attacked Hinata, Shino, Kiba, and Naruto. Remember when they were searching for the bug that was supposed to bring Sasuke back?
Yeah. Onoki is from this clan, so technically his name is Onoki Kamizuru. He's never been shown using his bee or bug techniques, but I thought this was a pretty cool random fact. Go ahead and follow this account, like, and leave a comment, share with somebody you know.
Random Naruto Fact number 69. Let's get it. We hear about life force so much in the Naruto series, but did you know the Senju clan is known for its life force? They have so much life force that their abilities manifest in a crazy way. This includes the Uzumaki clan, which are descendants of the Senju clan. Hashirama's life force was so powerful that he could turn his chakra into life. No one else has been shown to be able to do that. He could create trees, living, breathing things using his chakra. That's how great his life force was. Tsunade's life force was so strong that she was incredibly powerful at base without chakra enhancement. Kushina's life force was so great that she could survive the extraction of a tail beast for a limited period of time. There are so many other examples as well. The Senju clan is goated, I'm telling you. If you want more random facts like this, go ahead and follow this account, like, and leave a comment. Any other examples of life force? Maybe Nagato?
Random Naruto fact number 70. Let's get it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the debut for Boruto, Kawaki has karma markings. But we learned in recent chapters that Kawaki has lost karma, right? So what does this mean? How does Kawaki end up getting karma again? And what does he mean by "I'll send you where I sent the 7th Hokage"? What we do know is that somehow he gets karma again. That's the fact of the point. I'm just wondering, how would he have gotten it again? Does somehow Boruto share his karma? Is there another Otsutsuki that shows up? Something's not being told here, and I want to know what it is.
What do y'all think? Like, what do you think it is? I really need to know. For more random facts like these, go ahead and follow this account, like this video, and leave a comment.
Random Naruto Fact number 71. Let's get it. Guys, did you know that Kaguya possessed a jutsu that could obliterate a planet within seconds? It's called the Expansive Truth-Seeking Orb. She used it, or tried to use it, against Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi, but it failed because they stopped her before she could. This jutsu consisted of all 5 main elements, including yin-yang and yin and yang. It was an incredibly powerful jutsu, obviously, and honestly, if she wanted to, she could destroy Earth very quickly, within moments. And think about it, Kaguya is a lower tier Otsutsuki, so imagine what the other ones could do. Ishiki, Momoshiki, Kinshiki. Yeah, funny to think about how powerful they might be. For more videos like this, go ahead and follow, like the video, and leave a comment. Random Naruto Fact number 72. Let's get it. Did you guys know that the Biakugan has the ability to read the mind? Yes, Kaguya used it against one of her own sons, Hamura Otsutsuki. She looked at him with her Biakugan and could read his thoughts instantly. It's truly a powerful eye, and it's underrated. A lot of people say the Sharingan is stronger. I don't know if this is true. What do you think? Go ahead, follow, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and like this video. Random Naruto Facts number 73. Guys, I'm bringing this series back. I've been trying some different formats. I know I did the Random Naruto Facts, or Naruto Information. I've been kind of trying some other series, but we're back. Let's get it. Can we please talk about the Susano? Please, let's talk about the Susano. Look at this thing. The Susano is a manifestation of an Uchiha's power once they have obtained the power of the Mangakyo Sharingan. It's literally an extension of their will. So imagine making your chakra alive. It's that powerful. In fact, an Uchiha can fight from outside of their Susano and still have their Susano fight. Different characters have different Susano appearances, but they're all incredibly adorable, some of the most adorable things in the entire series. Madara was able to use his Susano to destroy mountains. Look at that. Crazy. I wonder what color Sarada's would be. Can we talk about the Biakugan? Is it stronger than the Sharingan? Is it equal? What is the power of the Biakugan? For starters, technically the Biakugan came before the Sharingan. That doesn't necessarily mean it's stronger, but they're similar eyes. Both can see chakra, both can see kinetic vision, which means that they can slow down the speed of their enemy, and both are Kekai Genkais originating from the Otsutsuki clan. Yes, it's pronounced Otsutsuki, not Otsutsuki, for those who think it is. Biakugan generally is awakened through training, unlike the Sharingan, which is awakened through emotional distress. It can also, which a lot of people don't know, see into the future, technically, and read minds. Future seeing is a myth because Momoshiki was able to see Boruto's future, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, just FYI. If you had to think about it in yin-yang, I would say Sharingan is yin and Biakugan is yang. Can't we just admit that Biakugan is incredibly powerful?
Yo, do y'all have any idea how powerful Tamari is? Like, no, for real. Do you remember in the Fourth War when she said that she was the strongest wind-release user in the entire Allied forces? By that time, she was only 17 years old. Of course, she didn't know that Naruto had the Rasen Shuriken. But at that moment, this 17-year-old was the most powerful wind-release user in the Allied forces. That's crazy. I think that's a feat that people forget. For more random Naruto facts like these, go ahead and like this video, follow this account, and leave a comment. Few people in the world of Naruto have unlocked the power of the Mangakyo Sharingan. Mangakyo literally means kaleidoscope, and it's the advanced form of the Sharingan that's so powerful that one's eyesight begins to fade away the more they use the eye. Did you know this? The left and the right eye of a Mangakyo user have different abilities, and no two Mangakyo users have the same ability. For example, Itachi had Tsukuyomi and Amateratsu. Sasuke also had the ability to control Amateratsu, and after he took Itachi's eye, he could also use Amateratsu. But he could not use Tsukuyomi. The Mangekyo can be obtained after one has lost a loved one, a very dear loved one. And this has led some Uchiha in the past to kill their own kinsmen just to obtain the power of the eye. There's another form called the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, but that's for another day. Follow for more. I bet you didn't know this. Tenten still has the Sage of Six Paths tools. Do you remember those special tools that the Sage of Six Paths, Hagoromo, created? Somehow they ended up in the hands of the Hidden Cloud Village. Well, during the war, Tenten came across them. She still has them in her weapon shop. I think that's pretty dope, and it actually makes her a lot stronger than you think. If you match her up against other characters in the series like Tamari or even Sakura, she might stand more of a chance than you might think because of these powerful tools. Look those tools up if you have not yet. Another random fact about Tenten is that Tenten was inspired to become a kunoichi, a female ninja, because of Tsunade. Tsunade is her biggest idol, and she even tried to become a medical ninja at one point, but that didn't work out too well. Still though, we love Tenten. She's a more powerful character, and we need to see more of her in Boruto. I'd love to see a fight with her. Go ahead and follow, like the video, and leave a comment. It's no secret that the Otsutsuki clan have tons of dojutsu. The Sharingan, the Mangekyo Sharingan, the Jogan, the Biakugan, the Rinnegan, the Rinne Sharingan. And I'm sure I'm missing the Tenseigan. But did you know about Ishiki's eye? Ishiki has his own dojutsu, one that gives him the ability to shrink things and then to enlarge them. It even has a pocket dimension where he can basically summon these abstract square cubes that can disrupt chakra. Another one of the abilities is his ability to basically figure out how long someone has to live. It's an incredible eye. I mean, it stands up to the other dojutsu. I never hear anybody talking about it, and it doesn't have a name yet. All we know so far is that it's called Ishiki's Dojutsu. What other dojutsu are out there that the Otsutsuki have, or that other worlds have? Let's keep talking about this sort of stuff. And if you like this sort of video, go ahead and follow, like, and leave a comment.
I've seen too many people ask this question. In the first chapter of Boruto, why in the world does Boruto have Sasuke's headband on? what happened to Sasuke? And what happened to his own headband? Another question that people have asked is, does Boruto have Sasuke's cloak? We see here that the interior of his coat is pink, like Boruto's, regular clothes. I think Sasuke's is like purple or blue, so I don't think this belongs to Sasuke at all. I think he's just dressing like his sensei. But the question is, does Sasuke end up dead? Could that be how Sarada ends up with her Mangakyo? I did a video revealing Sarada's Mangakyo, canon Mangakyo, and it might be that Sasuke does die. We really just don't know. What do you think? It's no secret that Minato is one of the strongest people that the Hidden Leaf has ever produced. That's without question. But who were these two? They were a part of Team Jiraiya with Minato. There's some speculation. Rumor has it that Teuchi, the ramen guy, is the third member on Minato's squad. They look alike. Nothing's ever been said about Teuchi's background, but it's never mentioned that he was a ninja. I mean, it would kind of make sense that maybe he sort of looked after Naruto. He would give him free ramen sometimes as a kid, and Naruto would spend much of his days there. Maybe he was looking after him for Minato, in Minato's honor. It's an interesting theory. I think so. Go ahead and follow this account for more random facts and theories. Like the video, leave a comment. What do you think? Do you think this is Teuchi, or is this a far-fetched theory?
When one has achieved the Mangakyo Sharingan, the more they use it, their vision fades.
They become blind. If they use it too much, it's devastating for an Uchiha, especially when their power is derived from the eyes. That is why the eternal Mangakyo Sharingan exists.
If and when a sibling also possesses the Mangakyo Sharingan, an Uchiha, whose vision is fading away, can take the close relative's eyes in order to restore the own light of their vision. It's an incredible and really devastating cultural experience for the Uchiha. It's sort of almost like cannibalism, except they're not eating. Once an eternal Mangakyo is achieved, the chakra loss from the Mangakyo almost goes down to zero, and an Uchiha can use their eternal Mangakyo and their Mangakyo abilities effortlessly. Except Sasuke. He uses chakra so easily.
We will likely never see this form again. This is Naruto's Baryon mode, aka the Heavy Particle mode. It's a mode where he literally fuses with the Naito Fox Kurama. That's why the form looks different than the Six Pass mode and Kurama mode. This form is orange, like Kurama's fur, and he even gets the marks on his face that Kurama has across his face. It's incredibly powerful because what it does is it fuses Kurama's chakra, and technically, it breaks his chakra down and Naruto's chakra down to raw materials to create a brand new one. And because chakra is connected, all chakra is connected, this new chakra can also affect another individual. If someone touches Naruto, it also breaks down their chakra and life force, turning it into raw energy, killing the opponent. That is why this is such a dangerous form. The stronger the enemy, the more they get hurt. Because of what happened to Kurama, we may never see it again. There are many dark and evil things in the Naruto world, and Jashin is only one of them, but definitely this is a great one. Everybody knows that Hidan has a curse ability which allows him to basically deal the same damage to the enemy that the enemy deals to him or that he deals himself. He gets this ability by being cursed through Jashin. Now, we don't know exactly how this ritual takes place, but what we do know is that it works, and that it gives him a sense of immortality. The only way Hidan can die when something like this happens is if he's starved to death or deprived of something like oxygen. Either way, the cult of Jashin is crazy. It's full of fanatics who believe that they can sacrifice other people in order to do good by themselves. People who worship Jashin even feel as though they are doing Jashin a service by torturing and murdering people. This is definitely some horrific and crazy stuff. Let me paint a picture for you. A ninja forms their hand seals and they slam their hand on the ground. A huge cloud of smoke comes out and their summoning comes out and knows exactly what to do. They know exactly what was happening. How the heck is that? We now know. Let me explain it to you. It was revealed in the Boruto series that when a ninja forms a contract with an animal, they create an agreement so that they can meet on the mental plane. That's why when Kakashi summons his dogs, Pakun and the others, or when Jiraiya summons Gamabunta, they know what's happening on the battlefield. Nobody needs to explain it to them. Because in the mental plane, time doesn't happen the same way it happens outside of one's mind. It happens much slower. So they can have this communication with their animal in the mental plane while everything else is happening around them regularly. But in the mental plane, it's actually only a split second. That way they can come to the battle ready to help their summoner. Fugaku Uchiha could have murdered Itachi. This is a fact. If you've read the novels, it gives us background information, and what we find out is that Fugaku was on the level of the Sannin and those like Minato. In fact, he was supposed to be the Hokage, but except village racism and Danzo stopped this from happening. So why did he allow Itachi to kill him and his wife and the clan? Did you know that Fugaku didn't even want to do the coup? He fell into basically peer pressure because he was clan lord. The young members of the clan were fed up with the way that the village was treating them, pushing them off to the side, shoving them off in political reasons. And the older members of the clan wanted glory. They wanted to lead the village, so Fugaku listened to them. He knew what he was doing was wrong, and he probably even knew that he was going to fail. This is why he didn't want to fight his son. He knew that they were going to lose. I can't help but think what would have happened if Fugaku would have led his clan in the right way. Shanero! Do you remember this? That was so cringy, I know. But do you remember Sakura, the inner Sakura? It no longer comes around. In fact, it's been gone since Naruto Shippuden. The reason this is because Sakura has developed beyond the need to hide her true inner feelings. She became emotionally mature and able to make sound decisions based upon what she knew at the time and didn't need to hide it from anybody. She could say how she felt as a woman, as an adult. And she did this in Shippuden, and it's carried over into the Boruto series. So that's why you no longer see the inner Sakura. It was basically the secret manifestation of her. And it was a symbol of her intelligence and, again, her inner thoughts. And that's how she was able to break Ino's mind transfer technique by using her inner Sakura, by using her inner thoughts. So yeah, as an adult, there's no need for it. Sakura has transcended beyond that, and now she says it outside. I've said it before, Naruto could totally have wood release. It's totally within the realm of possibility. He has an arm from Hashirama's chakra. And we know that this gives other characters the ability to use wood release when they combine their DNA with Hashirama's. Tsunade was incredible enough to create one that worked in this way. So yeah, it's totally possible. Naruto could have wood release. How would that be? I mean, imagine 9 tails chakra reserves with wood release. Not only does Naruto have 9 tails, but he also has tons of other tail beasts. This would be crazy. Wouldn't it be cool to see wood release with like sakura petals? You know, like the cherry blossom trees. That'd be dope. Like if somebody had wood release like that. That's kind of a side note, but how do you guys think Naruto's wood release would be? But yeah, I'm just saying though, as far as the rules are concerned, Naruto technically should be listed as somebody with wood release. Just saying.
These are flames said to be from hell. Flames that burn for an eternity until whatever it touches turns to ash. We're talking about the Amateratsu, the black flames of the Uchiha's Mangakyo Sharingan. It's powerful enough to disable a fully transformed tailed beast like the Eight Tails. These black flames have only been used by 2 individuals in all of history, Sasuke Uchiha and Itachi. But others have heard of it, which suggests that the Amateratsu is not exclusive to them, although we've never seen anyone else use it. Even Kaguya Otsutsuki knew of the Amateratsu flames. The flames themselves are incredibly fast to activate along one's line of sight, but they burn quite slowly, so much so that the Raikage was able to chop his arm off before he burned. Otherwise, the flames will burn a person to a crisp until there is nothing else left. Truly, these are some unholy flames of the Uchiha. Originally, the tail beasts were a part of one being called the Ten Tails, or Jubi. In some cultures in Naruto, the Ten Tails is known as Dadarabachi, which takes its name from an ancient Japanese yokai of the same name. Because Hagoromo cared for the tail beasts as if they were his children, they all have different personalities, different abilities, and different likes and dislikes.
Over time, certain powerful people have been able to seal tailed beasts inside of objects and people, such as Naruto, the main character of the series, and numerous others. Astonishingly enough, Hashirama, the first Hokage, was able to capture several of the tailed beasts, if not all of them, and distribute them to different lands, like the land of earth, land of lightning, land of water, and even the land where the hidden waterfall village is, including the land of wind. The power of the tailed beasts is vast, so much so that they have become legends, and people across the world are terrified of these beasts. Make no mistake, Mikoto Uchiha was not innocent, by any means. In fact, in the novel, it says that she was a huge sympathizer with the Uchiha who wanted to take over the village, even if that meant killing the Hokage and innocent civilians. Mikoto sympathized with her husband and wanted the coup just as much as anyone else, even though Fugaku was one of the ones fighting back against it, according to the canon novels. Sometimes it may seem that Mikoto was this innocent woman, but she was actually plotting evil right along with the rest of the Uchiha. Maybe we should be changing the way we think about her. As a jonin of the village, she was surely a powerful shinobi, and no doubt as Sasuke and Itachi's mother, I'm sure she had some skill that we may never know about. If you like videos like this, go ahead and follow this account, like it, and leave a comment. In Naruto Shippuden, Sai calls Sakura ugly. Why does he do that? Well, Sai was reading a book that said that if you want to make a nickname for a friend, you choose the opposite of what the friend is. So he was actually calling her beautiful. But did you know this? Sai ended up using the same idea on Ino, except he called her beautiful. He thought he was doing the opposite. So technically, he was calling Ino ugly. What makes matters even more awkward is Ino and Sai are married. Yeah. Jiraiya was Naruto's godfather, but how come Jiraiya never went to visit Naruto? He never visited him once as a kid. He met Naruto when Naruto was 12 by accident, by mere chance, and even then he ran from him. It's funny because Minato bestowed upon Jiraiya the right as godfather, and I know we give Hiruzen a lot of slack, but we also have to give Jiraiya some slack. He's a pretty crappy godfather. And technically, as a godfather, it was his responsibility to take care of Naruto, not Hiruzen's. So if we want to give Hiruzen some slack, we also have to talk about the GOAT Jiraiya too. Sorry, Jiraiya's one of my favorites, but we have to say it. But yeah, in case you did not know, technically, Jiraiya is sort of like Naruto's grandpa. And that's how they behaved in the show as well. When Orochimaru uses his technique, he transcends the title of a snake and becomes a dragon god, according to the data books. This is the 8 branches technique. It's supposedly Orochimaru's most powerful serpent-related jutsu. It harnesses the power of immortality and reincarnation, and it gave Orochimaru the ability to trample over even large buildings effortlessly, just by dragging the scales across the ground. The snake is incredibly large and incredibly fast, and you can bet it's also lethal. It's larger than those like Manda and Gamabunta and Katsuyu, which means it stands up in size to the tailed beasts. According to Japanese mythology, Yamata no Orochi, which is the 8 branches technique is based off of, this serpent is a serpent that fell from heaven down to earth. It's really symbolic of Orochimaru falling from grace in the Hidden Leaf Village to becoming a world-renowned criminal. Imagine the ability to make anyone fall in love with you, regardless of who they were. This is Ida. She's a member of Kara. She was genetically altered, and we really don't know her background, but what we do know is that she was so strong that Jigen, Ishiki, was afraid of her. He ordered her to be basically locked away. No, in fact, he ordered her to be killed. It was Boro, another member of Kara, who decided to lock her away for future purposes. Who knows what he was planning? What we know in the newer Boruto chapter is that she is back, and she's planning to take over and kill Boruto and Kawaki. She even has such powerful strength that as soon as Code saw her, she had him under her control. I know it's not just me. I've always wondered who Konohamaru's parents were. One of them is the child of the 3rd Hokage, obviously, but what we know from a Naruto one-shot when the Boruto series came out is that his parents are elite Jonin Anbu Black Ops of the village, directly under the control of the 3rd Hokage.
We don't know if they continued to serve Tsunade and then Kakashi and Naruto. But we do know that they were powerful and apparently definitely influential in the village if they had the third Hokage's ear like that. I wonder what their names were, what their abilities were. I always thought the Sarutobi clan was pretty cool. What do you guys think? If you want more random Naruto facts like this, check out the Random Naruto Facts hashtag. Follow this account, like the video, and leave a comment. In his novel with Sakura, Sasuke did something crazy. He used crystal release. What? Yes, while locked in a prison, Sasuke was able to create a ruby red crystal that he used to basically coerce and get the other prison mates to do what he needed them to do. Pause. But yeah, so technically Sasuke has crystal release. Now, although the Rinnegan gives you all basic elements, it doesn't give you advanced elements such as ice release, wood release, crystal release. It really doesn't. But crystal release is incredibly powerful, and I'm of the opinion that it stands up against even the power of the wood release. For more interesting facts like this, go ahead and follow this account, like this video, and leave a comment. It's a secret and forbidden jutsu of the Uchiha's Sharingan, and they use it at the expense of their eyes. Izanagi is a powerful illusion that an Uchiha, or someone with a Sharingan, casts upon themselves. Izanagi can literally be used to rewrite history. If someone has died, they can undo it. We've seen the jutsu most used by Danzo in his fight against Sasuke, and apparently it's incredibly chakra taxing. It was such an incredibly annoying jutsu that certain ancient and righteous Uchiha built the opposite of it, a technique called Izanami, which maybe we'll talk about a little later. But for all intents and purposes, the Izanagi jutsu is one of the most overpowered techniques in the entire series. It's how Madara survived his fight with Hashirama. If you had Izanagi, what would you do? He was able to fight all the tailed beasts by himself and capture them. He was even able to transport them in order to trade them with other villages. How strong was Hashirama, really? I mean, the tailed beasts are giant manifestations of chakra. They're incredibly difficult to capture and to subdue. The Akatsuki gathered all sorts of S-class criminals and characters in order to do this, but he did it alone. Doesn't it make you think that we really get to see his true power? I mean, even when he fought Madara, when Madara was controlling the Nine Tails, all he had to do was have his wood golem place its hand on Kurama's forehead, and he was able to control Kurama and break the Sharingan control. Now, as we know it, Sharingan mind control cannot be broken without another dojutsu. How did Hashirama do it? I swear, we did not get to see his true power. He was so strong that the creator killed him off and didn't even tell us how he died. Perhaps one of the most powerful Mangakyo Sharingan abilities, Kamui, literally means authority of the gods. It essentially gives one the ability to transfer themselves and others to another dimension, even becoming intangible. Generally speaking, the right eye gives one the ability to teleport themselves and others in close range, while the left eye gives one the ability to create space-time barriers in long range. Later on, actually, the left eye can do both. Let's not forget that the right eye bestowed Obito the ability to become intangible, as mentioned earlier, meaning that he couldn't be touched. His physical form was available in the physical plane, but in the Kamui dimension, that's where his actual body was. When the eyes are combined, the teleportation ability of Kamui becomes several times faster. In fact, Kakashi power grows far beyond that of a Kage when he obtains both of the eyes temporarily. Kamui is my favorite Sharingan ability. Double Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi could probably defeat Kaguya by himself. It's deeply misunderstood how powerful this form is. Kakashi had become so fast that he was able to dodge Kaguya's ash bone killing technique easily at point-blank range. Remember, that was the same technique that was able to destroy several of Naruto's six-path Kurama form clones. He can use both set of Kamui Eye abilities simultaneously, as well as Susano. Easily, in this mode, in this version of Kakashi, he's definitely one of the top tier characters in the entire series. I will go as far as to say that there are a few characters who can contend with this power that Kakashi wields. That's probably why he only had it for a short period of time. He was just too strong. I basically just want to say thank you guys. This entire series has over 7 million views. This is number 100. Thank you. Continue to watch. Let's go.